And good afternoon, Saints fans. Apologize for lack of audio for a bit here. That's on me. Fortunately, we had the video by our team manager, Melanie Allen. She's always here. We're here at St. Benedict Academy. We're up 1-0 on the moment. Moments ago, shot in by Hamilton McFadden, was turned in by Eli Wong. Eli Robinson near side, Colton Gainier playing the 4-2-3-1 formation, and a long throw in by Colton Gainier, and Eli Wong looks to get around it. Across the back line, it's going to be Colton Gainier, Quentin Seitz, Andrew Civils, and Macwara. Jack Talley, Eli Wong across the middle, as we already described, the goal scorer. Hudson Harrison on top of them. Eli Robinson left side, Coleman Loving on the right side, and Hamilton McFadden up on top. They had a terrific game the other night against MUS. Disappointing outcome, but it certainly wasn't for lack of effort. Saints are setting up with a bunch formation. Max up under by the goalie, looking to harass him and take his attention. We'll see as this ball comes in from Jack Talley. Ball in, swinging in, cut short, and they will kick it out for a Saints corner on the, or excuse me, a throw-in on the near side. Colton Gainier fake short. He'll look long for Eli Wong. Eli Wong tries to chest down to Jack Talley. Jack Talley settles. Turns on the ball. Still at his feet. Ball cleared through the center. Curious clear. Hamilton tries to fight through it. Quentin Seitz closest to. Forward goes on. Defense is setting up behind him. Colton Gainier slows it down. Saints have reset their lines. Ball flicked over top. Andrew Civils comes over. Quint slides into his spot at right center back. That'll go out for a calling a corner from the center official. From this angle, the sun is going to be in Fenton's eyes. Fenton had a terrific game the other night. Stood on his head for 80 minutes. Ball be in swinger. Ball right in the middle of the box. And lashed at by the Eagles. And a ball cleared out and away by Coleman Loving. That'll go for an Eagle star on the far side. Roughly 22 minutes remaining in this first half. Ball thrown in center. Eli Wong reacts to it. Dribbles through the midfield. Taken down. No call. He judged that he just ran into the defender. Colton Gainier coasts to. Forced back. And all the way back to the keeper. Ball in the midfield over Quentin's head. Taken down by Andrew Civils. The overlap. Andrew, and a wonderful turn by Eli Robinson. And he said it stays in. The Eagles fans just a little unhappy at the moment. Ball coming in, Colton Gainier. Hamilton McFadden tries to take it down. Back into the center, Hamilton looks to turn again, and will take a shot from there. Tests the keeper, but the keeper well positioned. Ball goes up over the top. Colton Gainier looks to win possession, and then it will be out for a Saints. No, sir, you missed that one. That was definitely off of them, but they're going to call it as a Eagles throw on this near sideline. Ryan McCulley Kicks to the far side. My daughter played soccer with his older sister some time ago, Emily. Referee is moving Mac back a little bit. Throw comes long over Coleman Loving. Hamilton McFadden closest to. He looks to break up that sideline, and he takes it out of bounds. A little bit heavier touch as he tried to turn. Oh, and a quick throw in taken by the Eagles. And Mac Warrer will play it up. Hamilton McFadden closest to. Keeps it in. That ball stay in with Coleman Loving. Coleman Loving still on the ball. Looks to find center. Ball up over the top. Fenton Williams comes for it, and he will handle easily. Big ball forward. Coleman Loving takes down. Overrun by the Eagles defense. Coleman up that sideline. Plays the ball up the line to Eli Wong. Eli Wong plays the ball back to Coleman. Coleman tries one more for Hudson. Macquara, ball up and over him. Andrew Civils backing him up. Mac still closest to. Ball looks to switch. Colton Gainier intercepts the pass and finds Eli Robinson, and he is going to be free on this near sideline. You're out with space. Around the defender, plays the ball in, and a excellent ball in, the second on the day. Eli Wong with the brace. Eli to Eli. Well done. And a very terrific run by Eli Wong. Z-Rob got free on that near side. He was looking for the run. Defense organized at the back. Again, started with Colton Gainier reading the ball, forced all the way across. Intercepted, plays it up quickly to Eli Robinson, who has a terrific turn up the sideline, and then back into Eli Wong following the play. 2-0 Saints, and we'll hope for more. Just under 20 minutes here remaining in this first half. Ball played back, and they look to play it forward. And Hudson to Eli Wong. He's on a hat trick if he can find it. Coleman Loving running hard, but just a bit out of his reach. As you can see, it's track practice here today on the far side as well. Ball thrown in. Flicked on by Jack Talley. Eli Wong on the ball. Plays it back for Andrew Civil, Jack Talley. Back to Eli. Up the line looking for the run of Coleman Loving. They weren't quite on the same page there. That'll go out for a Eagles goal kick. Ball played short. Ryan McCulley. Hamilton McFadden gives pressure and leads to a turnover. Saints on it. Jack Talley looking for the run of Eli Wong. Eli Wong not quite all the way around Ryan. E-Rob comes over, wins it. Will look to drop back to Colton Gainier. Colton plays it in for the run of Eli Wong. Eli Wong, Eli Robinson. Look for the Maradona. Did not quite pull it off, but E-Rob's feeling fancy, and that is another ball over the top. Fenton Williams should come and claim. Fenton Williams bit off the side of his foot, may go out of bounds, but kept in by the Eagles. Mac Warrer plays it in. Andrew Civils a bit sloppy by the Saints at the moment. Eli Wong intercepts. Coleman Loving looks to turn up that far sideline. Tried to keep it in, but that will go out for an Eagles throw on the far side. Ball thrown in. Headed out by Hudson. Ball to Colton Gainier, to Eli Wong. Back up again. Second bite of the cherry, so to speak. Hamilton provides pressure. McWar close to 2. Eli Wong will look for the run of Eli Robinson over the top, and Eli Robinson quickly up the side. I need a runner in. Would have liked to have seen a little more support for Eli Robinson as he got up that side. There was nobody inside to play it to, so he looked to play it forward. Thought it was going to go out for a corner, but it's going to be a goal kick for the Eagles. Ball played forward by the keeper, just short of midfield, and that'll go out for another Saints throw. The wind is going right to left as you're seeing it, so it's behind the Saints at the moment. Big throw, and Hamilton looked for the flick, did not quite get it. Oh, but quickly to it. Hudson Harrison. Ball played to McWar. Mac will play to Andrew Sivils. They look to open it up. Colton Gainier, open up. Quentin plays a terrific penetrating ball to Eli Wong. Eli Wong into Hudson. Hudson, little flick for Hamilton McFadden. Intercepted by the Saints, or excuse me, by the Eagles. Jack Talley heads forward. Coleman Loving takes it out of the air. Dribbles back, and we will set up again. Again, open up, Colton. Open up the center. Open up. There you go. I'd like for Colton Gainier on those balls that are where they're trying to shift fields, open it up and make the... Oh, good move by Eli Robinson. Eli Robinson taken down from behind, and that'll be a penalty. And it may be Eli Wong, who's on a hat trick right now, to step up and take. They've had one other penalty so far this season, and he was the taker at that point. I will say this goalie for the Eagles is terrific. He had 22 saves the other night against CBHS. He's easily one of the stars for this Eagles team. We'll see if Eli Wong can put it past him. Side run. Shot in, and he is on a hat trick. Eli Wong records the first hat trick for the Saints this season. And with 14 minutes remaining in this first half, the Saints are already up 3-0. Having said that, I feel there's much more in this game for these Saints this afternoon. Over Hudson, Eli Wong. 3 goals in his feet tonight. There may be more. Back to Fenton Williams and open up. Ball played forward. Eli Wong takes it down. Looks to turn up, fakes the turn. McWar getting pressure. Looks for the run of Eli Wong again. Oh, Mac with a little extra there than I think you're going to get away with most times. Some of the Eagles faithful agreeing with that. And it looks like Ryan McCulley was going to take on the far side. Fenton ready, high line. Ball goes over the top, and that's going to test him off the crossbar. Quentin Seitz close to it, looks to flick away. And McWar over, and they will call it a goal kick. Ball was up in the air, dangerous. Wind behind it was, or excuse me, wind in its resistance gave it a chance to dip. Fenton jumped up off the crossbar, close to Quentin Seitz, who got a foot on it, not full purchase, but enough to help win the Saints a goal kick. And this ball will come out not very high, but skips through to Hamilton McFadden. Hamilton, looking for the run of Coleman Loving, needed a little bit more forward and a little less out, and that is a nice ball over the top by Jack Talley. And will Coleman Loving get there? The goalie's already out for it. Ball will hang up in the air. Quentin Seitz comes over him. Colton Gainer to it. That ball is going to go deep, and Fenton should look to claim or clear, and he does. And that is a long ball over top. Hamilton McFadden looks to flick, and this will go all the way through to the keeper. That ball is going to hang up in the air again. Colton Gainer closest to. He will look to turn outside. Oh, Jack Talley looking for the run of Eli Robinson. If Eli makes a run, Jax looks to switch fields. A bit ambitious. I think he was looking for the run of Eli Wong, see if he couldn't find him a fourth. Bit too much inside. And this ball is going to come long. Thrown almost to midfield. Quentin Seitz forces backwards. Ball to Colton Gainer. Colton flicks the ball out of bounds as the Saints reset their lines. And the throw-in comes. Colton Gainer up for it. That'll go out for another Eagles throw. Plays the ball in. Flicked up high. Quentin Seitz. What? Oh. Ball apparently hit the wires overhead, so the referee is calling a drop ball in center. It was a bit unclear as to what exactly the problem was. Now I know. Referee's giving instructions as to what he wants done once the ball is dropped. Seemed to favor the Eagles, even though, to my knowledge, they were the ones that played it into the air and hit the wire. I don't know why that was played that way. Looks like David maybe might be checking in, and he is, going in for Macwara at right back. Fenton Williams will set up for another goal kick. Just under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Saints up 3-0. And looking for more. Fenton with a good ball forward, headed back by the Eagles. Eli Wong looking to turn. Turns outside. And Hamilton McFadden asking for it. Hamilton just not quite there. Ball a bit overplayed. Ball will hang up in the air from the keeper. Colton Gainer. Closest to. Ball played back to Andrew Civils. Andrew Civils looks to Coleman Loving. Coleman Loving looks to turn up that side. Plays the ball up the line for Eli Wrong. And Eli on the ball, and Hamilton McFadden and Eli Robinson are both inside. Hamilton loses his footing momentarily. Looks for a turn. I don't hate the left-footed shot there, but Eli Robinson in the near frame was certainly open and in a better spot. I may have like to see him lay that off, but again, I don't hate him taking that shot. Quickly taken by the Eagles. Not all the Saints were paying attention. Hudson Harrison takes it out of the air. And Eli Wong overplays back to Hudson. Hudson wins it back. Oh, I don't know that was necessary. Okay. Seemed clean enough for me. Like just a coming together, and again their Eagles keeper will come forward and take this so that they can push all their players forward. You can be fairly rest assured they're just going to play this ball long, and it does go long. Coleman Loving closest to. David Maybe looks to get in the way. Andrew Civils, or excuse me, Jack Talley, and that ball is slashed at, and that will go out for a Saints throw. And checking in, looks like Sam Miller will be coming in for Eli Wong. Eli Wong taking a breather. He's put in a good shift so far. Colton Gaynor, long throw, looking for Hamilton McFadden. As the Eagles came over top of him, played it out again for another Saints throw. Again, the wind is behind Colton, so it should carry again. Eli Robinson closest to. And he looks to turn with the Maradona. He looks to play it over to Sam Miller. Sam Miller gets a touch on the ball, was looking for Coleman Loving. Coleman Loving does take it back. Coleman dribbles to the midfield. He looks for flick from the outside of his boot, was looking for Eli Robinson. Jack Talley going to take a rip, and that is going to be deflected off the Eagles. Referee's going to take a quick check of the player, make sure that he was okay. Didn't catch him flush, but certainly safety first. And that ball is played long. Andrew Civils takes it out of the air, but it will go to the Eagles. Colton Gaynor, ball on the plate. Sam Miller plays it out, and can E-Rob get there? E-Rob does get there. Colton Gaynor first two. He plays it back into Jack Talley. Eli Robinson is open if he wants. There it is. And now if he wants to find Hamilton, he can find him over top. Hamilton is on. Hamilton is on. E-Rob looks to take it himself. Hudson Harrison closest to. And that ball will go out for a throw-in on the far side. White throw. Just under 6 remaining in the first half. Sam Miller will look to throw. Needs a runner. He's asking for it, and there goes Hamilton. Overthrows Hamilton, looking for Eli Robinson, and Eli Robinson is in on goal, and fires wide.
Good try, Rob.
He probably had just enough time if he wanted to settle it down and then change feet. Again, don't hate that he took a one-time effort, but he had just enough space to probably settle. Keeper was staying on his line. Ball comes. Again, the Saints are dropped off deep. Coleman Loving comes forward. David Maybe retreating on the far side. Tries to keep it in. Andrew Civils backing him up. And that will... I thought it had gone off the Eagles player, but I saw it wrong from where I stand. Ball comes in. And Hudson Harrison closest to. Ball played around him, and then a shot in. Fenton Williams handles quickly. If he wants to find E-Rob, he could have found him out fast, but he's going to take his time, let him get set, let the Saints get forward. And a big ball from Fenton. Ryan McCulley takes it down. Looks to turn. Sam Miller close. Looks to dispossess. Ball played out. And back inside. Hudson Harrison looks to win it. And Coleman. Sam takes the lash and misses. Colton Gaynor will look to keep outside. Saints have their line set. That should be a Saints throw, no? There it is. White throw. And who's going in on the far side? Looks like Hudson Harrison is coming off. It looks like Zach Macris is coming on in replacement. 10 for 20. And here goes Colton Gaynor. Long throw. Finds Coleman Loving. Finds E-Rob. E-Rob doesn't quite get there. Oh, and Jack Talley plays the ball. That one's... I don't know if Hamilton's got the wheels to get to that one. Jack caught it pretty flush, and the wind is behind it. Ball skip forward. So right now, we've got Coleman Loving in center mid. David Maybe looks to take it out of the air. Finds Jack Talley. Jack Talley dribbles inside. Plays the ball up over the top, looking for the run of Zach Macris. Can Zach get there? I think that ball's going to carry out. Oh, but the keeper decides to keep it in? Or no? Okay. With his confidence back there, it wouldn't have surprised me if he did try and go ahead and turn it back inside. And I don't hate that either. Long left-footed ball up. Jack Talley closest to. Ping-ponged around. Comes down. Quentin Seitz fields it down. Finds Sam Miller. Sam Miller takes it out of the air. Needs someone a little closer. Colton Gaynor looks to turn it away. Ball done by Colton. Eli Robinson will take over. Oh, Eli Rob, a little too much. He looks at the official, but I don't know that there was much to complain about. He got an awful lot of body and not a lot of ball. And their keeper will come forward for another shot at it. He will almost certainly land it almost right on the 6-yard penalty spot from where he stands here, even with the wind in his face. And almost as predicted, Colton Gainier clears out, and Hamilton McFadden, if he knew it was on, he could have. Oh, and Ryan McCulley will turn it back inside. Fenton coming for it. With the keeper so far off his line, if Hamilton had been able to field that cleanly, which again the ball wasn't to him, but he probably could have even had an audacious rip at it from where he was with the way the wind was behind him. That ball headed up in the air. There's a minute 25 still remaining. Ball played through, and Fenton will handle easily. And Fenton with a big ball forward. Oh, Hamilton McFadden takes it down. Coleman Loving wins it. There's still a minute left, and Coleman puts the move on, and we hear the calls from the crowd. Jack Talley around him, looking for Sam Miller. Sam Miller playing the ball, trying to find Jack's run again. Sam flicks it up off his shin. Ball will go up that far sideline. David Mabey and the rest of the defensive line back there. He plays it up. Sam Miller looks to turn inside. That ball should be handled easily by Colton Gainier. He looks for Quinton on the outside. Quinton making the run. Referee playing advantage. Quinton carries forward. Finds Coleman Loving inside. There's just under 30 seconds to go. Coleman is going to have a rip from way out. Again, that goalie is quite good. You're going to have a little something special from that distance. Colton Gainier comes down to it. Keeps it in bounds. And he's got 10 seconds, and that ball will go out for a Eagles throw, and that'll probably be all for this half. Ball played forward, and that'll do it. And we'll cut the audio, and we will chat with you again in about 10 minutes. All right, and here we go. And second half set to go here. Looks like they are back to their original starting lineup, and the ball is kicked away. And ball tried to be played through the middle. Coleman Loving intercepts. Ball played forward to Eli Wong. Back on the field after a 3-goal first half. He's looking for a run of Eli Robinson. A terrific ball over the top. Hits the defender in the back. And Eli Robinson, quick shot in and handled cleanly by the keeper. Saints are firing early warning shots. They're looking for more. Quentin Seitz closest to. Plays the defender. Andrew Civils plays it out. Turned by Macwara. Back to Coleman Loving. Coleman Loving dribbles up. Dribbles back inside as Eli Wong runs outside and opens it up. Quentin Seitz on the ball. Touches down with his left. Plays it out for Colton Gainier. Colton Gainier looks to turn on the near side, or far side. Plays forward for Eli Robinson, and that is going to be a little too close to the keeper. Ball played up and away. Quentin Seitz close to. Ball past him. Andrew Civils comes over, cleans it up. Colton Gainier takes it down. Eli Wong turns outside. Left-footed chip up to Eli Robinson. Eli Robinson, is adjudged to be offsides, and the referee will call it here momentarily. First half camera work by Melanie Allen has been turned over to Cooper Allen. In 1 year, I lost both Tegan as our announcer for SBA and Cooper off the field. I don't know what kind of influence I have on that family. I guess we're all happy that Miss Melanie hasn't left us, but Cooper's going to film for us, and shout out to Tegan down in Tampa working on her OT degree. Andrew Sills plays forward. Eli Wong touches down for Hudson Harrison. Hudson plays it looking for the run of Eli Robinson, a little too close. Colton Gainier looks to come. Jack Talley wins it. Back to Colton. Colton looking for Eli Robinson, just a bit past him, and Eagles will play it out on the far side for a white throw. Ball thrown in by Colton Gainier. Hamilton McFadden flicks on, intercepted. Oh, and Eli Wong will have a go from that distance. He's got 3 in him. I guess he's looking for 4. We are blessed with some terrific weather here this afternoon. Oop. And I've just been alerted that I kept having the halftime banner up. Shame on me. And that ball goes forward. Oh, and Andrew Civils close to his hand. And Fenton Williams will collect. Fenton, a big ball forward. Hamilton McFadden close to. Ryan McCauley goes into him, wins the ball away. Eagles look to turn. Colton Gainier close to. Colton play it. Looked like it was off of the Eagles on the far side, and that'll be a Saints throw. Colton Gainier, long throw up. Looking for Hamilton McFadden. Finds Eli Robinson. Eli Robinson skips through. Not all the way through. Macwara plays the ball up for Coleman Loving. Can Coleman keep it in? A bit too far outside for him. Is the right look. The Saints will drop off. They will probably take a short throw backwards, would be my guess. They weren't quite on the same page. Ryan was calling for the ball, and the back was thinking he wanted to throw it in, and he was actually looking for a throwback. Eli Wong flicks up over Macwara. Hudson Harrison. Coleman Loving steps inside, wins the ball back, and the Saints are away. A little too heavy of a touch there by Coleman Loving. Taken out of the air by Colton Gainier. Quentin Seitz looks to carry forward. Got Colton on wide left. Quentin plays it out to him. Colton Gainier plays it into Eli Wong. Eli looking for the run of Eli Robinson, and intercepted and out of bounds for another white throw. Thrown in long. Hamilton McFadden comes for it. We'll play the ball to Eli Robinson. Eli Robinson plays looking for Eli Wong. Jack Talley on the ball. Jack's going to have a go up from there. Didn't quite get his foot all the way around it. Got good purchase, but again, with that keeper, you're going to have to do something pretty special from that distance. Ball's played in. I expect the ball to be played relatively quickly. Ball played forward to the far side. Saints need to be a little more aware as to the ball coming into play. Ball played long. Quentin Seitz giving chase. Fenton Williams also coming. Fenton will keep it in off the Eagles player on the far side.
A little risky, but I like it.
Yeah, indeed. And Colton Gaynor looks for a long throw. Hudson Harrison looks most likely, and he comes down with it. Ball is intercepted. Fenton will collect, and he'll come forward. Wind is still in their face now this second half as they've switched ends. But another good ball forward. Intercepted by Ryan McCulley. Played back in. Fenton plays forward. Hamilton McFadden takes down but not fully onto it. Oh, and Coleman provides pressure. Momentarily intercepted by Hudson Harrison. That ball will go long for the keeper. Almost certainly played back to him, and there he will collect. Nope, he chips it outside. That will probably go for Saints throw. Don't think the keeper and his center back were on the same page with that one. Ball thrown in. Eli Robinson close to. Played forward. Taken down by Jack Talley. Looks to dribble back inside. Dribble around. Looking for Eli Wong. Eli looking for support. Little turn. And Eli Robinson needs to come for that ball. He waited a little too long and got intercepted. Colton Gaynor will go over, provide pressure, and force the Eagles player to dribble it out of bounds. Saints throw. Colton Gaynor, long throw in. Hamilton McFadden takes the ball down off his chest. Well done. But dispossessed. Colton Gaynor coming forward. Jack Talley intercepts. Takes the ball. Hudson turns in. Looking for Eli Wong. Also looking to turn. Eli Wong looks to win it back. Colton Gaynor takes the ball forward. Eli Robinson on that far side. Almost goes to ground. Stays on his feet. Ball back to Jack Talley. Jack is going to have a go again. Yeah, that was out and over, and the keeper will go to retreat. And if you can hear the microphone, there are cheers of "Go Hud" from his adoring fan base. Ball come in by the keeper. He's looking to play probably long. Nope, play short. And it's right back. Looks to play it up long. Colton Gaynor closest to. Foot on the ball. Coleman Loving. Eli Robinson. Eli Robinson turns on the far side. Oh, and they are calling him out of bounds on the far side. And the Saints need to be paying attention because, again, the Eagles look to play very quickly every time. And Colton Gaynor will not be beat for pace, and that ball is going to go out of bounds regardless. Colton Gaynor throws long, and that will be played out for another Saints throw. Played to Eli Robinson. Eli Robinson turns, and Hudson, oh, a terrific ball by Coleman Loving, looking for the run of Hudson Harrison, whose feet get caught up. This ball will go high in the air, and Colton Gaynor closest to, off the back of his head. Fenton Williams will collect. That, yes, as commented, that one could not feel good. And that ball goes forward. Hudson flicks forward. Hamilton McFadden goes up. Both kind of they're calling a handball. Hudson Harrison standing over it. I'd like for them to set something up, bring one of their center backs forward. I think Jack Talley favors his chances from here. Again, there are 4 center backs. And Jack Talley's going to look to play on the far side. Little chip, does not get clear of the line. And Jack will come over, try and win it back. Looks to turn up the outside for the run of Hudson Harrison. Hudson needs to come a little quicker. Eagles player wanted it just a little bit more. Hudson back on it. Coleman Loving looks to turn. And he puts the Eagle player onto the ground. Looking for Eli Wong. Eli looking for Hamilton McFadden. Colton Gainier comes. Plays Eli Robinson. Still on. And Eli Wong in on goal. Oh, looking for a run of Hamilton McFadden and intercepted. He could have possibly gone from there, but the keeper had come over and cut off his angle. And I'm not so sure if they didn't just call a... No. Ball high in the air. Mack misses with the head. Andrew Civils cleans it up. Mac Wara now to it. Finds Hudson Harrison. Hudson gets a nudge from behind as he looks to play and taken out. Wins a free kick for the Saints. Referees asking him to bring it back just a little bit. Quentin Seitz will come over to take. This ball could float well inside the penalty box. Jack Talley causes a couple of them to come out. That ball is far side. And Eli Robinson comes down with it and a left-footed shot. Tamely in. Yeah. It was a good ball. So says the fan base. That ball is going to hook out of bounds. Nope. Taken down by the Eagles. Well done. But to Coleman Loving. Coleman Loving looking for Eli Wong. Eli Wong doesn't fully control. Goes off his foot. And the Eagles will play it out for St. Cyril. 27 and a half to go here in the game. Saints looking to see if they can't find another one. Took them a minute to find their first one in the first half. And, a good ball out to Eli Robinson. Eli Robinson plays the left-footed ball in. Hudson Harrison looks to come in. And Mack will come and claim. Plays Jack Talley. Jack Talley finds it back to Mack. Mack with the ball forward. Looking for the run of Eli Wong. Clever footwork and a shot. Does not come over top of it. It was well set up. Just was leaning back a little bit, and that ball just kept carrying over the crossbar. Again, hopefully the Saints will turn. Most of them have their backs to the keeper, and I expect him to play it quickly again as he has so far this game. Apparently he didn't like the ball that was played into him. He's going to get another one while they substitute out. And that ball is played short. Hamilton McFadden coming slowly. Hudson Harrison. And that's a long ball that should be claimed easily by Fenton. And it is. Yes. Field is definitely small. It's narrow and it's short. Ooh. I don't know. For some reason, scores are not showing. Let me see if I can fix that. Scores background color. That should get us what we were after. 3-0 Saints. The entire Allen crew is keeping me sane today. Sorry for the lack of a scoreboard for a while. It was there, you knew who was playing, you knew what colors they were wearing, but the score is the part that you really want out of a scoreboard, I'd imagine. Colton Gainier looking for the run of Eli Robinson. Eli Robinson is free on that far side, keeps it in. He's got Coleman Loving on a drop. He looks to cut it inside. He's going to have a go himself from there. Jack Talley looks to win it back. Coleman Loving. Jack dribbling back. Plays Quentin Seitz. Quinton plays it wide for Colton Gainier. Colton Gainier, a little bit more of a touch than he wanted. Eli Robinson looked to turn in, and it's out for a Saints throw on the far side. Just under 25 minutes yet to go here. Zach Macris looks to be checking back in for Jack Talley.
Let's go, Zach.
Good off throw.
Yeah. It is a Saints throw. And Colton looking for Eli Robinson. Eli Robinson tries to bring it down. Ooh, and Hamilton McFadden on the ball. Hamilton taken down. Oh, and they are going to call that a free kick for the Saints. This is going to be a dangerous ball. This one is very close. This one could get up and down over the wall, especially the way the wind is doing. Or if the Saints wanted to run a play, that they've got a lot of defensive players back at midfield. There's only one player from the Eagles, and we've got 4 defenders standing back there to guard him in addition to a keeper. I might be inclined to send a couple more players forward to see if we couldn't either run a play or get a rebound or whatever it might be. Referee stepping off the 10 yards, making them move back. And Eli Wong and Hamilton McFadden are over top of it. My guess is that Hamilton McFadden is going to take. And he is. And just goes wide off the keeper's hands.
Very nice.
That was a clever little play. Again, Eli just put it there. I don't think Hamilton was totally ready for it when Eli played it, but again, he recovered and put a good ball in. Looks like Eli Wong's going to come take this. Him being left-footed, this ball's going to swing in towards the goal. So it's just a question of the line that he takes it on. Does he take it really high in the box, or is he trying to drop it right on the 6-yard spot? With that keeper, I would keep it a little bit further away from him and make him come off his line, but 8-9 yards. Saints are all bunched. Looks like the way that the Eagles are set up, they're going to try and do a man mark. Referee has a bit of a word with one of their players, who I think grabbed a bit of jersey, and one of their captains also tells his own to settle down. Eli Wong in. Oh, and Hamilton McFadden close to, and Hudson Harrison just can't quite control. Colton Gainier over to it. Saints coming back hard. They did send extra players forward, and the Eagles take it down that far side, and Hudson Harrison dispossesses and plays it out for an Eagles throw on the far side.
I've never seen Colton get beat by a run. They're going side by side.
And Eagles throw close to Coleman Loving, and Eli Wong will chip forward. Looks like, okay, Eli Robinson was bent over for a moment. I was wondering if he was okay. That ball will go all the way through to Fenton Williams. Easily claimed. And with just over 20 minutes to go in this game, Saints look comfortable at the moment. Would like to see them. Oh, Hudson needs to come for that ball. He waited on it a little too long. Mack finds Eli Wong. Eli Wong turns, looks at the field, plays the ball back to Andrew Sivils, back to Mack, back to Andrew, and he looks to play Fenton. Fenton will play it over to Quinton Seitz, who looks to turn, takes it with his left foot, will carry forward, waits for a player to come. Quint was looking forward for Eli Robinson. It was ping-ponged off to Colton Gainier. Colton Gainier plays it forward. Eli Robinson. And the Eagles player will just slide it out of bounds. Give them a chance to reset their lines. Ball knotted down by Ryan McCulley and out of bounds long. And fortunately, people were standing on the other side of the fence over there. Colton Gainier throws in. Headed back out of bounds for another white throw. Eli Robinson close to 2. Eli Robinson looks to win it back. Plays Eli Wong. Back to Coleman Loving. Coleman Loving dribbles around. Looks for the run through. Intercepted. Quentin Seitz close to 2. Quentin Seitz with a good defensive tackle, and that looks to go out for a Saints. No, they're calling it an Eagles throw on that side. Ball thrown in. Quentin Seitz intercepts. Plays the ball forward. Looking for Eli Robinson. Just a bit to the side of him. Intercepted by the Eagles. Ryan McCulley plays forward. Eli Wong forces him back. Hudson Harrison comes over and helps. Hudson looking for Zach Mackers to Eli. Eli with a left-footed ball over top, and this one's going to be a little too close to the keeper. Hamilton McFadden and Eli Robinson both giving chase, and now Eli Robinson needs to hustle back on that far side. Ball's played up the line. Quentin Seitz intercepts. Coleman Loving. That'll be a Saints throw on the far side. Colton Gainier, long throw again. Oh, and foul throw called. It'll go the other way. I believe he must have picked his foot. Wind is picking up, but it's sunny and pleasant. Colton over there asking what he may have done. Not getting much instruction from the referee, but I'll trust him to take the next one. Ball goes in. Quentin Seitz over to it. Player goes to slide tackle. Plays it off Quentin. Ball thrown in. Andrew Sibbles plays the ball forward, looking for Hamilton McFadden. Hamilton will provide pressure. Last game, he provided a ton of pressure and created multiple turnovers. That ball is going to be off the Saints for a corner kick on the far side. So, from this angle, the sun is going to be in their eyes again. Hopefully the Saints are paying attention. I don't think they're really looking at it, but again, they are looking to play quickly. Left-footed ball. It's going to be an outswinger, so it'll swing away from where Fenton is towards the blue jerseys on the far side. And Coleman Loving, good head away. And Eli Wong is away. And he's got Hamilton McFadden with him. Eli looked to cut him inside. He was looking as though he was going to get slide tackled, so I understand why. Comes inside, flicks outside of his foot. Oh, and Hamilton McFadden off of his foot. A wonderful ball by Eli Wong, and that's one you'd like to see put away. Not an easy finish, but those are the ones you got to put away as we move forward into the season. Coming in on this near side for McWar is going to be Sam Miller, I believe. No, I stand corrected. There it is, Sam Miller. He's wearing a different jersey, however. So, wearing 16, and Fenton Williams will come and claim. Not sure what exactly. Sam plays forward for Eli Wong. Eli looks at the field, turns, plays the ball on the ground. Zach Mackers. Oh, looking back to Eli, they weren't on the same page. I think Eli was expecting him to turn and play forward. Zach comes over to it. Player coming through. Quentin Seitz intercepts, plays forward for Coleman Loving. Coleman Loving looks to go forward. And that's going to be a left-footed shot that should be handled easily by Fenton. Ball bounced high on him, but he grabbed it off his shoulder. Kept the shutout alive. Another big ball forward. Sam Miller onto the ball. That's going to go for a Saints throw. Sam Miller. He's got Eli Wong right close, but he's looking long for Hamilton McFadden, who looks turned inside. That ball will not quite come for him. Played out for a Saints throw on the far side. Just over 15 minutes to go in the game. Like to see the Saints find some of that scoring prowess they showed in the first half. Eli Robinson, round one. Round two, back to Mac. Oh, Hamilton McFadden gave it a rip right at the keeper. I don't think he had much time to do much more with it. And that's another ball forward. Colton Gainier heads it down. Quentin Seitz comes for it. Plays forward for Coleman Loving. Coleman Loving plays it back outside. And apparently the center ref is not pleased with something about the keeper and or the interaction with Hamilton McFadden. I didn't see anything, but he's giving a stern talking to the two of them. To date myself with a Bull Durham reference, I doubt he's asking about candlesticks or things that make good wedding presents. If you don't know what that means, you've missed a great movie. Go have a look.
I like the national anthem one. Like, I just thought it was cute. They haven't all done that yet.
And the referee will stride across, make the coaches aware, or is he grabbing the ball? Yep. So he's giving it to Blue, apparently. Oh, just throwing a drop ball, and no one was quite ready for it. Coleman Loving was keen to it, so ended up bouncing around, and it'll go up for a Saints throw on the far side. Ball flick forward. Hamilton McFadden comes to turn. Eli Robinson turn inside, and he's going to have his efforts tested. Again, from outside the box, it's going to have to be really special, boys. You're going to have to work a little bit harder, or make the keeper work harder. Quentin Seitz closest to. And he will have a go from distance, and that ball will go wide. Fenton gives a courtesy dive as that ball rolls wide. Warning shots fired by the Eagles. Saints need to be on their game. It's a full 80 minutes, not just 65. Just under 13 remaining. Again, Saints comfortably up, but you would like to see them keep the clean sheet intact. And over Zach Mackers, Eli Wong closest to. Flick forward, and that ball is going to be claimed by Fenton. The defenders gave him space. And Fenton ball hangs up in the air. Hudson Harrison uses his body. And cleverly done by Ryan McCulley. Zach Mackers intercepts. Oh, and Hamilton McFadden is on the ball. Can't quite get forward. Zach Mackers tries to come through. Eli Wong will come forward. Coleman Loving chests it down. Not full control. Eli Wong plays it out for Colton Gainier. I trust his speed to keep that ball in, and does. Ball played forward. Looking for Eli Robinson. Can he turn him over? Ball goes off Zach's foot. Never got control of it. Zach coming back for it. And Coleman Loving, that far side. Shoulder to shoulder challenge, and that'll go a Saints throw on the far side. Colton Gainier. Long-ish throw. Hamilton McFadden settles it down. He looks to work through two Eagles players. Loses possession. Quentin Seitz intercepts and plays it forward. Can Hudson find it? Hudson is looking to force him back. Oh, and wins the ball back, and he is free on the side. Take him. Oh, went a little too close to him. Oh, but plays with him. Hamilton McFadden plays it out for Eli Robinson. That's a good ball. And Eli Robinson a little too heavy of a touch. Hamilton McFadden back to Eli, and not near enough sting in that one. Good play, good effort by Hudson to make things happen inside. They just kind of gave it away a little easy. Back for it. Colton Gainier and Quentin Seitz closest to. Colton Gainier comes through. Quentin Seitz wins it away to Sam Miller. Sam Miller looking for Zach Mackers up and off of him. Quentin Seitz in defense. Oh, and forces a ball off the left foot of the player out of bounds. No real shame in that from the Eagles striker. He was trying to rush himself. My guess is he was wrong-footed and just didn't quite get it. Fenton Williams plays forward. Over Zach Mackers. Colton Gainier looking for Zach. Zach keeps possession. Oh, clever move through. Goes to ground.
I like that.
Zach still giving chase. Oh, and forces a turnover to Eli. No, not a turnover. Eli Wong now through. He of the 3 goals. And Eli Robinson. What a wonderful ball by Eli Wong. I need bodies forward. Come. Oh, and look at Rob. Well,
Wow.
Eli Robinson, what a left-footed strike.
I was not expecting. I think he meant to cross it. But I like it.
Good ball in, E-Rob. We will review tape later. Make sure that was exactly as intended.
Good job, Saints!
Again, tricky ball for the keeper to try and handle, and it's now 4-0, and the Eagles are ready to go again quickly with under 10 remaining. Ryan McCulley plays it up and over, and that should be easily handled by Fenton. It's a bit hopeful now from there. Again, I don't blame it. Ball, wins behind him. Saints may not be paying attention to, and a ball off the side of Fenton's foot, and Hudson will retrieve for the Eagles to be able to throw. He throws it in back to Ryan McCulley. Ryan plays behind him, and Sam Miller will marshal it out of bounds. 9 minutes to go. 4 minutes remaining. 4-0. 9 minutes remaining. Sam Miller's asking for some people to move, and coming in now looks to be David Maybe for Eli Wong. I will have to believe that Eli's service for the day is done. Very average day of 3 goals. How disappointing. Well done, Eli. Oh, and Sam Miller with a big ball. Hamilton McFadden rolls over the center back and gets around the other. And he's going to look to carry through. And can he get through? He's dribbled 3 of them. Could not get through 4 of them. That looks like a corner for Saints. And it looks like he's calling it for the corner. Good ball in. Hamilton had a little bit of fire in that last run. Working himself through it. Not sure who's going to go take this ball. Looks like Hamilton's going to take. We'll see how this plays out. We've got 3 defenders back. Quinton up in with everybody else. Hamilton with a right-footed outswinger. Oh, that's a good ball, but long. Finds the feet of Hudson Harrison, but taken away from him. Colton Gaynor. And Hudson with a good tackle out of bounds. Lands hard, but wins it out of bounds, so the Saints have a chance to reset their lines. Go for a blue throw on the far side. Ball played in. Quinton Seitz wins it, plays it forward. Hudson Harrison, Coleman Loving close to. Slight collision. Colton to Coleman. And now E-Rob is away. E-Rob is away. Looks for the run of Zach Macris. Can he beat Ryan there? He's going to beat the keeper. Oh, and put it in, Hudson. Right idea. Just didn't get full purchase. The keeper was well away from goal. There were bodies in front of him, so he was trying to bend it around some people, but it's going to be another corner for the Saints. Just over 6 minutes remaining in the game. Saints lead 4-0. Hopefully after getting the technical support I needed, you can actually see it this time. Coleman Loving looks to take. Ball does not clear the first line, but Coleman back to it. Play another ball in and off the Eagles player. It should go out for another Saints corner. Far side. I'm guessing he'd like another rip at it himself. Looks like Hamilton McFadden is going to go over. And the referee backs up the Eagles player. He needs to give him 10 yards. And Hamilton will play the ball in. Ooh, an in-swinger. And, it's through the goalie's hands. And Hudson, looks to play the ball in. Love what he was thinking. Hudson was asking for a handball. As close as that defender was to him, I don't think he had any chance to move it away. But it will be another Saints corner on the near side. We'll see who decides to take it. Apparently no one from the Saints wants to take it at the moment. Looks like Quentin Seitz will come take. Being right-footed, this ball will be an outswinger. Again, in a small field, it's kind of hard to take something off of it. We'll see where he places this one. Again, there's 3 defenders back. We've got David Maybe, Colton Gainier, and I believe Andrew Sibbles is back. Yep. Quentin sets up. Saints in a bunch formation, looking to run around. Long ball. And out for another corner. Looks like Quentin will have a jog from one side to the next. Have another go. Again, he needs to take just a bit off of it. That one cleared the entire width of the box. That, or we need another player to run a whole lot wider than where we're going. Sam Miller decides that he wants to go harass the goalie. I'll support that. If there's anyone who can harass people, it would be Sam Miller.
Yeah.
Quentin plays the ball in. That's a nice ball in. Softly in, and nobody gets it. Eli Robinson looks to turn around. Eli turning in. Eli cleverly around 2 or 3 people and decides he wants it. And that ball goes off the side of the keeper's foot, and that should go out unless David decides to keep it in. A little heavy touch. And dispossess. Hudson Harrison coming back. Love seeing the midfielders come back and work in defense. Back to Hudson. He's going to play the ball forward. A bit ambitious. Hamilton was not looking for that one, and even if he was, that was well hit. Keeper smashes one. Again, high in the air. Quentin Seitz goes high for it and is called for the foul. I don't know that that's how I quite saw it, but fair enough. And keeper was looking like he was in the mood to come take it. They're looking back at him, wondering if he will. I believe Ryan McCulley's going to take it, however. He's got plenty of leg for it. Saints are holding a high line right on the top of the box. There's a lot of room behind them for Fenton to come for it. And Ryan will hit a ball in, handled by Fenton. Not quite as cleanly as he would have liked, but again, the line was high enough that he had plenty of time to recover and pick the ball up. 2 minutes remaining. And Fenton looks to clear. Big ball by Fenton. Attaboy. And Hamilton McFadden goes up, tries to win it. Ryan McCulley plays it wide. Colton Gainier will watch it go out of bounds. Another Saints throw. Ball played out. Another throw for Colton Gainier.
You see who's watching? Who's watching?
You want those? You want those?
Oh no, I was talking like actually, you know what? Give me that.
And the referee thinks that Colton's just taking a little too much liberty. Under 90 seconds to go in the game. Coleman Loving dribbles. Zach looks to turn. Dispossessed. Coleman, collision. And the referee is going to call a free kick for the Eagles on the far side. Just about a minute remaining. Sam Miller just comes to slow it down. And Ryan will play it quickly. Colton Gainier close to. Quentin Seitz and Andrew Sibbles will play the ball up and out. Coleman Loving will keep it in. Looks to play it up and off the Eagles player. Go for another Saints throw. 45 seconds remaining. Coleman takes it down. Back to Colton Gainier. Up, and Hamilton McFadden looks to see if he can get his name on the score sheet. Back to Eli Robinson. Eli Robinson he of the fourth goal. Oh, intercepted. Clever idea. Oh, and Hamilton goes down. And much to the unhappiness of Ryan, Hamilton McFadden looks to have a go at it. That's a big goal. Just into the top of the net, and Xander's going to play it away quickly.
Come on, David.
David maybe knocks it down, and that will end it today. Well, big thanks to the entire Allen crew, both this year and last. We hope you're having a good time down on the beaches of Florida, if that's where I believe you to be. Boys played well today after their hard-fought loss on Tuesday night. They seemed emotionally not quite at the same level, but again, they got a result. Certainly moments of brilliance, and they deserve to win. We will see you all next week, Tuesday, Thursday, weather permitting.